Hey guys, welcome to another episode of BubbleteaS Gaming. Today will be a short one to answer a viewer's question commented on my dramatic reading video. Hope you guys like it though. I had fun doing it. I'm considering doing a Chinese version just so that I can parody read Chinese, cause my Chinese actually is really bad though. So what did Timmy Jones want? Timmy Jones wants to know how does someone get high rating in combat, and whether the combat works if your commanders are not selected in battle. So he's judging from the question, he watches my videos but he never watched the tavern one. So right now I'm gonna explain everything about combat rating, and then I'm gonna example how does one person get 6k combat rating. So Timmy, this is for you, my friend. Okay, so let's go to the basics of combat rating. So combat rating is battle bonus in the tavern. So basically said, battle mastery is your battle mastery is higher than the opponent, increase attack, defense, health of the battle mastery difference. So what does this mean? So let's say the White Walker event was annoying. Okay, so let's say if I attack my outs, right? If you look at here, the commander friendship bonus is 50, so the max is 50. So like your combat rating can be as high as you want, and it doesn't matter. Like the only benefit is gonna get 50 attack, 50 defense, and 50 health. So my combat rating is 7880 and 295. Combat rating doesn't work with PvE elements, but it does apply to the new Night King event. So without further ado, here's how I explain combat rating. So combat rating max upper cap is 50%. And so what does this mean? So if let's say my combat rating is 7,000 and my friend the person I'm attacking combat rating is 5,000, I have 2,000 difference. Then if you look at the stats, it will be 0 times 0, 25. So 2000 times 0 times 0.25, just to be sure I'm not pulling a leg, I'm going to take out my calculator. You get exactly 50. So as long as your combat rating is 2000 difference, you get the maximum benefit. So for example, if I'm 7,000 and he is 3,000, I will still only have maximum 50 attack, health, and defense. Total attack, health, and defense. So it doesn't matter 7,000 or 1,000, it caps off at 50. Okay, so this is how you calculate. So let's say if the opponent is I'm 7,000 and he is 6,000, times 0.025 equals 25%. So if you're attacking closer to you, you only get 1,000 equals 25%, half of the damage. So if you are attacking people that are really close, like for example I'm 7,000 but he's 650, I'm only getting 12.5%. So the higher your combat rating, you can consider this combat reduction, and it's not that amazing, but it's also good to have, and it's also not that good to have. So what does it say? So the max account right now, let's assume 10k is the limit, cause so if as long as your combat rating is 8,000 and above, 8,000 he's getting the maximum, but let's say if you're 8,500, he's getting reduced. So what I recommend a good combat rating would, the average combat rating of medium spenders would be around this. Okay, so if you're slightly higher, you're around that range, and slightly lower, yeah, but it's generally I think 6,500 is a good gauge, so that it means that if I'm for my combat rating, if I'm hitting them, I don't get the full benefit of the 50% total attack, total health, total defense. Okay, so this is the basic example of combat rating. Okay, and his second question is, does combat rating work when you attack? So for example, if you look here, I'm attacking with my lord, and all have combat. Let's look at my tavern now. So Jamie is 61, Lads Cats all 60, so my combat rating still applies though. So But let's say if I attack wait, let me see if I can find a report for you. So if I send no commanders, my combat rating will still apply. So it doesn't matter whether your commander is deployed or not. Wait, oh shit, okay, let me repeat that because I botched it. So let's say if I attack with my commanders, my Jamie, lads and all these are all 60 in the tavern, I will get the combat rating. If I don't deploy any commanders, I will still get the combat rating. So combat rating works regardless of what is whether you're locked in or not, whether you use the commander on deployment or not. So this is the basics of combat. So combat rating is a permanent feature, as you can say. Okay, so your next question is, how do you get 6k combat rating? Okay, I know if you look at here, Jaime Lannister is 6 stars awakening, 5 stars without awakening, 6 stars with awakening. So he increases combat rating by 383. So if you do the math, 383 divided by my Jamie is 61. $6.27. So every level I get Jamie, I get 6.27 combat rating. So not all commanders are the same. You know, like how they say like Drake is 5, Jamie is 6, but it's not always the clear cut 4, 5, 6 because like there's always like a additional number at the back. So I did a few runs just now. Not everyone's the same though. So like Theon is here they say is 255 divided by 60. Yeah. $4.25. So Theon 1 is 255 divided by 60, 4.25. So even though the combat rate states that he is like here is 4 stars, but it's generally a bit more. Okay, so this is second part of leadership. So how do you get combat rating so high? So that's your next question. You saw 6k, you thought it's high. You haven't seen a max account 10k yet. So if you let me bring up my notepad 2020. So when you get a commander at grey, you can level your tavern bonus to 10. So if my Jaime Lannister is at grey, I only can level him to 10, and greens 20, blues 30, purples 45, golds 60, and 1, 2, 3, 4, you get 61 to 60, 80. Okay, awakening lah. So you want to have a very high combat rating. For example, my Jamie is 383, my Sec is 389, Drake is 316. So how does a person have 6k combat rating? He just has a lot of commanders go and he feeds them correctly. So if you want to know at friendship what to level, so for example, if you look at my own personal, my Jaime Lannister is 61 and my Arya is 50. So my Arya gives 6 combat rating, but my Jaime Lannister gives 6 as well, and I actually prefer him to level because like it costs the same to get the 6 tavern bonus, but Jaime Lannister has extra leadership. So if you want to look at that part, please go to my tavern video. I have done this video before. I'm just doing this to like show you how to do it. So how does a person have 6k combat rating? As you can see, average 60, you're getting about 380. If you get like 20 commanders go with combat rating, you can obviously get 6k. It's not that difficult. So I personally myself, I have 800k, and he probably also has awakening. So if a commander is at level 2, for example, my O'Brien's at level 2. My O'Brien's at level 2. He has this things called friendship increased by 1. So original, if you look at O'Brien here, O'Brien, his original is 2, but commander awakening 3. So technically when you awaken a commander, if you're assuming you have 60, you have extra 60 combat rating. So this is the basics of combat rating, and I hope I answer your question, Timmy. So this is for you, but please watch my other videos on Tavern on how to maximize leveling the combat rating. So take care and have a good day. And yes, I'm currently exploring the White Walker event. I'll let you guys know. We have obviously have some reports already. Let me see. Yeah, Freeze is killing it, but it takes too long, man. It's like headache, man. Okay, so take care, and this one's for Timmy, and thanks for watching, guys. Hey.